Hey everyone, y'all already know we back with another bar for bar, and I'm with the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, PG Sports. Like, he didn't want to do no introduction.
What's up, Carl?
How you doing, PG?
Paul here.
Hey man, I don't know if you noticed, you've been sponsoring.
Can't even see your face, but we're live.
I mean, no face, no case. You know how that go. Um, but I don't know if you know this, but you've been sponsoring all my bar for bars. So we appreciate you here at Bar for Bar for the sponsorship. What artists we gonna get into today?
We're getting none other than Bia. We did Nelly. I think it was it last year? Yeah, I think it was last year. And then he came on the podcast, so that was dope.
So is this the reason that we're doing Bia today? Are you
Yeah,
looking for Bia for an interview as well?
yeah, we got to get Bia on the podcast after this.
Hey man, y'all know we only do legendary things here at Bar for Bar. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we go 100%. You know, Bia hit up PG. Let's get that interview on the way. But PG, what songs we going over today?
We're going over Skate, Best on Earth in London.
Yeah, Sarsky. So going into Skate, first thing I have to ask PG is, what made you choose this track?
I chose Skate. Well, I like it one. Uh, but the thing that I think people don't realize is like the NHL picked it up and she did a remix. They hired her to do a remix, so that was pretty dope for the playoffs last year.
Hmm.
So you know me, I'm a business guy, so I like the business aspect of Bia as well.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. And going into Skate, you know, the first bars that I saw was kind of the wrist Stanley Cup. I can show you how to skate.
Ooh,
Now, PG, what do you think about these bars?
they're bars, yeah.
Now, my thing though is wrist Stanley Cup. I can show you how to skate. All the
Yep.
other songs too that I've been going over with Bia, she sounds very expensive. That's just me.
Hey.
Now, PG, I don't have the budget that you have. You know what I mean? But could you afford the Stanley Cup wrist? Is that something that you're putting on your girl? And then if so, what time?
For Bia, yeah, we could arrange that. We could make it happen.
So is that like right at the beginning of the relationship? Is that like a first
Ooh.
date gift?
Nah, it's in the middle.
It's in the middle. Okay, okay. 2 dates, 2 days. The next bars after that was I like long walks with my nigga to the bank. And then she said
Yeah.
bank, bank, bank. A. One thing for me, like when I think of these bars, I understand it has to go with the song, but why a long walk? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we just pull up to the bank and then just go in? You know what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
what is your take on that, PG? Are
Sure.
you going on, excursions to the bank, or are you just trying to get in and out?
Maybe it's like a sign of a date as well.
Uh, I mean, I can see that. I can see that. And then swerving on the gas, 93 inside the tank. Skirt, 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 skirt. A. What type of gas you be putting in the whip, PG?
93, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still in that 87. Gas too expensive, bro. Like even my car, I had to take a 93. I'm putting that 87 in it.
I got the premium I needed for the whip. It weighs more than the rest.
I can't be doing the 93. What happens, PG? Actually, real question. What happens if your car is supposed to take 93 and you put 87 in it?
It's over time it would just deteriorate faster.
Gotcha, gotcha. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying, PG.
I know a little bit about everything, so
Not just bars. Also the mechanic. You know what I'm saying. I
yeah,
called PG once, because my tire popped and he showed me how to put that shit on. So I
yeah.
appreciate you, PG. Next song, which one you want to do? You want to do the best on earth, or you want to do London?
Let's do London because London's newer.
So when we go into the track London by Bia, featuring Mr. Cole, um, what were you thinking when you chose this track, PG?
Uh, I mean, it's one of her new hits, so I did a old like The older one, the one that kind of blew her up, and then the newer one.
I got you. I got you. So you've been watching the catalog for a while, so you wanted to touch on all data
Oh,
points.
I knew about Bia before the blow up.
What time period
She
did you know it would be? Let's see a PG.
had to be before. It had to be 20. It had to be 2019, maybe 2018. I don't know. I just remember seeing her on an interview with, I believe it was Mass Appeal, and she was talking about not working a 9 to 5 and shit, and I was vibing with it. And then I did research on her. I know she's from Mass and stuff, and from Connecticut, so I thought that was cool too. Um, then she was actually in the same campaign as some of my athletes, for this brand. It was called What's Your Purpose, and they had a couple people that like blew up. It was her, um, and then a few different athletes, uh, like Ronald Acuna Jr., like, who's on the Braves,
Mm-hmm.
who's like their superstar. So yeah, it was pretty interesting that happened as well.
I'm following. Following. When we going into the bars right here on London, PG, she says, "I'm in London. I like to go shop at the mall. Yeah, shop at the store, shop in the yeah." And then she says, "Louis Vuitton covers my toes. Throw on my trousers. Look at my bricks. These are my tennis. Look at my shoes. Chrome heart socks and sandals. Man's outside. In Crocs and shambles. Please quick talk, no ramble." Now, there's a couple things I want to touch on these bars, PG, and I want to kind of get your, point of view. She says that she's in London, so she likes to go shop at the mall. And then she says, "Louis Vuitton covers my toes. Throw on my trousers. Look at my bricks." Is she saying trousers, because the song is London, even though she's from Mass? Like, how does that work? When I heard this,
Well, you
I
missed some things. It says shop at Prada, shop at the store, shop at in the tropics, stop at Dior.
my fault,
Louis Vuitton cover my toes.
my fault. I missed a couple bars. I went
You
from the
missed the,
hook
you
to
missed the bar. Yeah, already you're discrediting the bars right there.
my fault. My fault. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking at
Shop in the
these.
tropics, shop at Dior. Woo!
But my question though is when she's saying to throw on my trousers, that
Yeah,
sounds like some London slang. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
she's from Boston. Is she getting into the London vibe when she's
yeah. She's
recording
going
this
with the
track?
vibe. That's some smart stuff right there.
What's smart about it?
You gotta go with your theme.
So you saying she's marketing to London right now?
Yeah.
Got you. And then Chrome Heart socks and sandals. Are you a socks and sandals type person, PG?
Ooh. I mean, I guess, but I don't really wear sandals.
No, I feel you. I feel you. I'm a socks and sandals person, so I don't know. Is that weird?
No, I think that it used to be. I think that's a
Okay.
normal thing,
Okay. That's all. Okay. And then men's outsides and Crocs and shambles.
They used to call them shoe bees back in the day with rocket power.
What, the Crocs?
No, no, just shoes and sandals.
Oh, shoes and sandals. Shoeies?
Yeah, shoe bees.
That was on Rocket Power?
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up. You know me and auto clothes. Um, but what I wanted to know is, have you ever worn Crocs? We're looking at foot attire this bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever worn Crocs?
Never wore Crocs. Never owned a pair of Crocs.
I
Heard
mean,
they're
son,
comfortable though.
how you know they're comfortable?
I heard they're comfortable.
Oh, okay. We about to catch him. We about to catch him.
Right.
Okay.
We're no Crocs.
Yeah, nah, I've never owned a pair of Crocs either. Um, and then the last part of these bars that I want to go over is the please quick talk, no ramble. PG, if you did end up doing an interview with Bia, do you think that you'd be able to go through the entire interview without a ramble?
Yeah.
Now,
I'm
why
pretty.
do you why
I'm
do you
pretty
say
good at
that?
interviewing. Pretty good at interviewing, and if I have Bia on, I'll probably have a time constraint like Nelly, and I'll have to prepare very well.
Hold on. You showing a little. You showing a little. Something behind the door. Do they have like time constraints during the interviews once you start interviewing major artists and stuff?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
What happens if you don't meet those requirements?
Oh, they might log off or get mad at me. I think Nelly had 20 minutes. I did 20 minutes right on the spot.
I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know that. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, the artists here at Bar for Bar, they're kind of gentle on the time, as well as PG. So I haven't run into that, but I will be prepared going into the future. It looks like. Going further into these bars, drum on the gun like I'm Ringo. I'm in this bitch with no chain like I'm Django. We from the ends where they know that they can't go. She go both ways, so I'm tasting the rainbow.
Woo, bars.
Now,
That was hard.
drum on the gun like I'm Ringo.
Yeah,
What group was Ringo in?
the Beatles, bro. Come on.
I just want to make sure, VG. I don't know if the bands on the run, you know what I'm saying, them days, you know what I'm saying. I listened to a little bit, you know what I'm saying. Hey, man, I listened to a little bit. Ringo, hey, you shooting your shot at B to do an interview. Ringo, come on Bar for Bar and do an interview, you know what I'm saying. I might as well shoot by a shot too, you know. But the main point that I want to see here, PG, is she said that she's in this bitch with no chain, like the Django. Did you watch the Django Unchained?
No, I never watched that.
Really?
Yeah, and this is Cole's verse.
My fault, bro. I just wanted to touch on all the bars on the song.
All right, no, I'm just saying.
I just want to touch on all the bars on the song.
I'm just making sure you
You
knew.
want me to, here, I can, I go to the best on earth if y'all want me to. I just want to get through all the bars on the song. You know what I'm saying? I thought that these were some bars that needed to be asked. You know what I'm saying? And then she goes both ways, so I'm tasting the rainbow is the last thing I want to ask PG. What do you like, M&M's or Skittles?
I like Skittles.
Okay, that's all I want to know. All right, we going to the third song. You know what I'm saying? PG did catch me that I was going through some J. Cole bars. Best on Earth, right? So this Best on Earth, this is being Russ. You know, we gonna focus on the BIA bars on this. On here, I had some questions though about the visuals, PG. So the first thing I want to ask, you saw the music video for this?
Yeah.
When you do interview Bia, I have some questions that I need you to ask her. All right. The first one is, we need to ask Russ, was he really loving the ass cheeks in the video like they should have been loved? That's the first thing we gotta ask him.
All right. Yo, Russ is my other favorite rapper right now.
Okay, so we shooting an interview of both.
Yeah, Russ too.
Okay. Well then, when you see Russ, I want you to ask him that question, and then I also want you to ask Bia to confirm it, because I feel like he wasn't. I think Bia will agree with me that I feel like he wasn't. But on here, she said, I got drip on the flow and it's getting nasty. He can't keep his hands off my ass cheeks. I got something to give him, and if he asks me, I'm not filling up, baby. I'm gonna let him gas me. Now, one thing that I've noticed here is B is really focused on that gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, my question to her then, that I want you to ask her, but also I want your point of view as well, is gas important in life? And does she fill up her own tank? That's one thing I want you to ask her.
Getting gassed up is important.
Is it?
Yeah, I'd gas her up. Actually, I already do.
I know that you gas her up, but I'm saying like PG, in your life, do you feel like you getting gassed up is a important thing? The acknowledgement.
It's a confidence booster.
Confidence booster. PG to gas you up, even though you can't see me. I'm wearing the PG Louis V. You know what I'm saying right now, so that's a little gas up. You know what I mean? I had the hat on too. During the interviews. But then another thing I wanted to ask is, I got drip on the floor. It's getting nasty. What type of drip do you think she was dripping? Do you think she was sweating from dancing, or a different type of liquid?
Sweating from dancing.
Okay. If you don't mind her, when you interview B, if you can ask her that question. And the last thing I have to ask is, he can't keep his hands off my ass cheeks. I don't even want to, ask a question there, because I feel like that might not get you that BA interview. And you know what I'm saying? Here at Bar for Bar, we're all about making sure that our guests feel comfortable. Anyway, One other question I want to ask though. I know we were supposed to do 3 songs, but I had an extra 4 in the chamber. PG. I had best of.
All right, that's cool. But hold on. So Best on Earth was cool because that was like her blow up song with Russ.
Mm-hmm.
Russ put her on. Russ put on another girl this year too. So that's what's dope about Russ as well, is he's actually like putting people on and women. And yeah, she blew up because of this song too, because Rihanna was playing it, and that's also why I blew up. So it's pretty dope.
Background on the song. Background on the song. I feel you. I feel
Yep. All right, what's the bonus one here?
you. Best of. She said that she makes international pay. I want you to ask Bia what does she mean by that.
She's she's international. She's doing concerts in the U.S. and international.
Yeah, but I don't want to have the IRS looking, but at the end of the day that the international pay ends up having to become domestic
Yeah.
when you think about it. And then she said that all her brothers are fighting Ricos on there as well. Um, I wanted to ask kind of about Bia's childhood when you talk to her. So that's one thing I wanted to ask. Yeah. PG. My question is, what do you think about those bars?
They're hard.
Okay, okay. PG, another thing that I want to ask, with bar for bar, we like to, give all our guests, a chance to ask Carl questions. So, you know what I'm saying? Did you have any questions for me?
Yeah. So what's your overall take on Bia and her music? Did you listen to her before I told you about her, or no?
I mean, I hear B on the radio. Um, Everyone was talking about the London track, so I definitely tuned in on that. Um, when listening to Russ Best on Earth, I did not know that was Bia. When it was being played on the radio, I figured it out afterwards, kind of when London came out. Um, so I would say I listened to those songs. I haven't really listened to her entire catalog. Definitely a talented artist coming up, even though she is kind of more mainstream now. Think she could still develop certain aspects, but I mean, once again, like
Yeah,
she's
you gotta
doing a
listen to
lot better than
same.
me in life right now, so I can't really
You gotta
say too much.
you gotta listen to Same Hands too.
Same what?
Hands.
Same hands.
Yeah. Bia featuring Little Dirk.
Okay, I'll definitely get out. I'm a big Dirk Yo fan. You know what I'm saying, Schmirk. You know what I'm saying. Um,
When are we doing reverse bar for bars and I'm the host and you're the bar for bar
I
person?
mean, we can do that right now. You want to?
No, we're not doing it right now.
All right. Well, whenever you have the time constraints, you know what I'm saying. We can do that. What other questions, PG? You know what I'm saying. I'm on a roll.
Where do you want to take this, and who do you want to get on next?
Um, where do I want to take this? I would say I want to do another, bar for bar. We'll probably get season 3 rolled out in the summertime. Um, where do I want to take it next is what, or who do I want on it next? Um, I mean, really, whoever wants to come on. Me personally, who I want to go over bars with. Um, that's a good question. Give me a quick second. I haven't thought that out really. I definitely have a couple interviews, already lined up with some guests that I've reached out to, and I really want to get an interview done. Actually, on this season for season 2, I never had an interview completed with GoGo. So that was probably who I wanted to interview most importantly for this season. And I wanted to make sure that 201 Saints video came out, after all that time. So those were 2 things, real big objectives that I wanted to accomplish season 2. Season 3, trying to get that rolled out probably summertime. And I would say the guests that I'm looking for would be, I should shoot for the stars here, right? Like kind of how you did with Nelly. I won't, either Drake, you know what I'm saying, OVO, info. I've been repping that for a long time, or, Weezy F Baby. And F is for, whatever you want to, want to put that as.
All right, I want to see Robert Dim on here.
Okay. All right, we gonna reach out to them. I already did reach out to them. Time out. No. I already did reach out to them. I reached out to them 2 times, both seasons.
You gotta reach out again then.
Hey man, I reach out to them today. As soon as this interview's done, Dim, I'm giving you a call.
There you go.
What other
I got no
questions you
more
got for me,
questions for
PG?
you, Carl.
Huh?
I got no more questions for you, Carl. But I appreciate you having me on again for season 2,
You know what I'm saying?
and
Hey,
we're gonna go 2 for 2, and then we're gonna go 3 for 3.
what's the third?
Yep,
What's the third guest after Bia?
probably Russ.
Russ. I
Yeah,
mean, hey, let's do. You know what I'm saying? Two, 3 for 3 in
Russ
season 2.
season 3.
Russ is for season 3.
Yeah,
Alright, we gonna say that for the for the chambers. You know what I'm saying? But PG, you know what I'm saying? I always appreciate you, taking time out. Also sponsoring Bar for season 2. We really appreciate that sponsorship. Um, anything else? Any shout outs?
no, shout out to Carl. Shout out to the rest of the crew. Um, yeah, keep on doing your thing, and can't wait to see you blow up and you take my tips and you make them better.
Hey man, I'm just trying to be like you when I grow up, bro. You know what I'm saying? The jet, you know what I mean? The PG jet, what I mean? I just go to the
I'm just,
airport and call PG.
I'm just taking long walks to the bank. So.
Long walks to the bank. Well, appreciate you, PG. We out.